Welcome to Algebra 1 Honors. This is lesson 4-5, multiplying polynomials by monomials, okay? Or monomials by polynomials, since multiplication is commutative. Now, here's a visual picture kind of what you need to remember about this lesson. We're going to have a monomial in here, something like r or ar squared or br to the fifth, ar cubed or br to the fifth. Each of these individuals, without the plus in between, is a monomial. Okay? When you combine two monomials like this with a plus or a minus in the middle, then you get a binomial. And if you have more than two of them, so we had another term here, we'd have a trinomial. But you can have as many terms as you want in a polynomial. Okay? Now, to multiply, what you have to remember is that we're going to distribute. We're going to multiply each of the terms in the polynomial by the monomial out here. Okay? And sometimes they'll put the monomial on the other side. That works just as well. Right? So out here, let's look at an example. We have a monomial r, one rabbit. Okay, so we have one r, and r we're going to multiply by this polynomial here. Actually, it's a binomial. It has two monomial terms. Well, all we're going to do is distribute. Okay, we're going to distribute and multiply the r times ar cubed. And we have to remember our rules of exponents. We have one r here times three more. That means we're going to have four r's multiplied together here. So we're going to get a r to the fourth. We're actually adding our exponent here is a 1, and we don't usually write it. We add the 1 and the 3, and we get 4. And then we're going to distribute here and multiply r, so it's plus, r times b r to the fifth. Well, we can either remember add the exponents, because the base r is the same. 1 and 5 are 6, gets 6. Or I can say, okay, I have 1 r here, times 5 more of them here. That's going to be 6 r's all multiplied together. So we get b and 6 r's multiplied together. And that's our answer. Since we don't have numerical values for r or b or a, that's as far as we can go. And we can't add these two together because they're not like terms. This one has an a and this one doesn't. This one has a b and that one doesn't. And even if they did, the r's are not the same power. Okay, so we can't add them together any further. Now, that's what there is to multiplying a polynomial. And you might have some that have plus, minus, a lot more terms in them, so you're just going to have to do a lot more distributing. Okay? But let's look at one where we're actually using this multiplication process to solve for a variable. So we have yaks down here. First thing we're going to do right here is to distribute. So y times 2 gives me 2y. Y times minus 3y, y times y, 2y's or y squared, so it's going to be minus 3y squared plus, distribute my 3 there, 3y squared, distribute the 3 there, minus 12 equals 0. Now, let's see, do we have any like terms? Well, we have 2 y's, but no other y terms there anywhere, so we have to just bring down the 2y. But here's a y squared term, and here's another one. Oh, and they're opposites. This is a minus 3y squared, and this is a plus 3y squared. So when they add together, they give you a 0. And so that becomes 0 there. Minus 12 equals 0. Now we're trying to solve for y. So we want to undo the subtraction of 12 by adding 12 to both sides. That leaves us 2y is equal to 12. 2 yaks are worth 12 points, or 12 pounds. We want to know what 1 is, so we divide both sides by 2. Turns out 1y is equal to 6. All right? And that's what there is to multiplying polynomials by monomials. You have to remember to distribute and multiply each term in the polynomial by the monomial. And be careful of the signs. If there's a minus here, don't actually accidentally turn it into a plus. Be careful of the signs. Okay? And that's lesson 4-5.